keep going.
Wonderful. Let's kick things off with our first question. Here it is. Is it important to have good manners, and why do you think so?
From my perspective, a good behavior whenever communicate with any any person is very crucial in all circumstances, and because it have me show my respect for them and make them make them more comfortable whenever talk with me.
That's a really thoughtful answer. You've clearly explained how manners show respect and make others feel comfortable. To make your answer even stronger, you could try using terms like crucial, reflects your character, or mention that it leaves a lasting impression. Let's move on to the next question. Is it important to exercise regularly, and why?
For me, regular exercise is extremely important for everyone, and especially teenager who's in the age of growing up rapidly, and because it can have people to strengthen their health and build up their muscle, and keeping a hobby on the regular basis is the good practice for people to improve their discipline and their discipline. That's all.
That was another comprehensive answer. You made some great points about how exercise helps build strength and is especially important for teenagers during rapid growth. It's also interesting how you brought up discipline in relation to hobbies at the end. To refine your response even more, you could use words like essential for well-being or boost energy levels. Let's move on to the third question. Is it important to learn a foreign language, and why?
From my perspective, learning any abroad language is extremely crucial for everyone, and I'm learning English. Yeah, I'm learning English without fail, and I want to improve my language ability in order to be able to uh, communicate with foreigners more confidently, and it can have people to open more opportunities in the future, like getting a lucrative job, attending a prestigious and dream university in future.
That's a fantastic answer. You clearly explained how learning a foreign language, specifically English, opens doors to great opportunities and builds confidence. To add a bit more polish, you might use phrases like broaden your horizons or mention it gives you a real advantage. Let's move on to the fourth question. How important is music in your daily life?
Music play an indispensable part in my life, and I can't imagine one day I don't have music in my life, because uh it is a mental therapy. Whenever I have in trouble and I'm sad, it can recover me instantly after I listen to my favorite M- MV music,
That's
and
a
it's
beautiful description.
also have me focus on what I'm doing.
That's a wonderful addition about how music helps you focus. It really shows how versatile and important it is in your daily routine. You've done a fantastic job with these first four questions. Let's continue with the next one. Is environmental awareness important to young people today, and why?
Well, concernless of the environment is. Can I answer again?
Of course. Take your time and re-answer the question about whether environmental awareness is important to young people today and why you feel that way.
Well, consciousness of the environment is very important for teenager to care for from an early age, because our environment gradually become worse day by day, and is gradually polluted by people who is not aware of the result if this activity existing. And so teenagers need to aware of these problems in order to improve the environment condition and reduce the pollution in order to increase the living condition for around the world.
That's a very passionate and clear response. You highlighted how important it is for teenagers to care for the environment from an early age and how taking action can truly make a difference for the future. To make your ideas even more impactful, you might use terms like growing concern or take action to show that urgency. We have completed 5 questions so far. Would you like to move on to a question from the difficult sheet next?
Keep going.
Alright, let's look at one from the difficult sheet. Here's the question. Is it difficult to find a good job in your country?
Well, looking for a good job in my country is not straightforward, and especially in the major cities like Hanoi, the capital of my country, where is many employees is looking for a job, and the employers have many choice among many candidates, and so they will choose the most the best quality people to uh, recruit. and and if you want to get a good job, you need to have many condition aside, such as is qualification, like qualification, experience, and sometimes is low knowledge about many other fields.
That was an insightful response about the job market in Hanoi. You've highlighted how the job market is highly competitive with many candidates and why qualifications, experience, and broad knowledge are essential to stand out. To make your answer even better, you might mention that finding a good job is demanding, or use keywords like limited opportunities or meet the requirements. We have completed 6 questions now. Would you like to continue with another question from the difficult sheet?
Yes.
Great! Let's proceed to another question from the difficult sheet. Here is the question. Was learning to drive difficult for you?
When I was a child, I look scared whenever someone is ride by or ride motorbike at first sight, and and because of my scare, I just very what to learn to ride any vehicle, but my parents is asked my brother to t- teach me to control a bike from when I'm in sixth grade, and afterwards I'm gradually became more confident, and up to now I have had control at many vehicles like motorbikes and bikes.
That's a great personal story about overcoming your initial fear and building confidence. You clearly explained how your brother helped you learn to ride a bike, which eventually allowed you to master both bikes and motorbikes. To further enhance your response, you could use descriptive words like nerve-wracking for how it felt initially, or mention how you gradually built confidence. We have completed 7 questions now. Would you like to continue to the next one from the difficult sheet?
Sure.
Great.
Sure.
Let's continue with the 8th question. Here it is. Do you find it difficult to manage your time?
Managing my schedule is very difficult for me, and I don't have time to divide my time into many tasks, and as and so I spend my time to give priority to the most important task, which I have to finish as fast as possible, and then I will I will do the less important task, and sometimes I waste my time on many not useful thing like playing games and scrolling TikTok for a long time without controlling.
That's a very honest account of the struggles with time management. Admitting that you get distracted by games and TikTok is something many people experience. To elevate your answer, you could use terms like procrastinate or mention how difficult it is to prioritize tasks or juggle everything.